What's going on, everybody? I'm back with another video for my Omi homies, and the Omi token has also come back over the last week and a half, showing some strength off of phase 2 of the immutable migration being completed, and now everyone is looking forward to phase 3 starting in January. So this Omi comeback was inevitable, and what is also inevitable is big gains coming in the future. So that is what we are going to discuss in this video. And as always, if you like the content, please make sure you hit that like button and consider subscribing to the channel. Hitting the like button helps get this small video out to more Omi homies. We're going to start by taking a look at the chart, and as of the time of this recording, the Omi token is sitting at 0.0065. Now, the token was down in that 0.005 range for a considerable amount of time as sentiment was down, people were frustrated, and then earlier in the week, the team shut down the app in order to complete the minting process in phase 2 of the migration. And we saw this straight line up into the 0.0065 range, and we've been pretty much been trading sideways in this range. We hit up over 0.007 momentarily, came back down, but we've been pretty much moving sideways. Now, what's interesting is that nothing unexpected happened in the last couple of weeks. We all knew that the reminting process would take place during this time period. All right, but what did change was sentiment. All right, a couple of weeks ago, people were feeling frustrated by the lack of progress. They were frustrated by the delays in IMX with MTL, and with the fact that the token didn't hit a penny by the end of the year, like many people, including myself, thought that it would do. And so sentiment was down. All right, but now sentiment is up again. People are feeling good about the project. And to me, that is a reminder that we should not be guided by sentiment. We should always be guided by fundamentals. All right, so we all knew that IMX was inevitable. We know that MTL is inevitable. And we know that many things are going to take place in the year 2022. The project is fundamentally strong. And while people were experiencing that FUD a couple of weeks ago and getting frustrated, the fundamentals only strengthened. Tens of thousands of brand new people are downloading VEVE on a daily basis. VEVE is recording record revenue on a monthly basis, and the team is announcing brand new partnerships and licenses on a seemingly weekly basis. So now with IMX finally around the corner, the token migration process will begin in January. New exchanges are inevitably coming our way. Now, the question is, which ones will they be? We know that Coinbase and Binance are the two biggest crypto exchanges in the world. Then there's also FTX and Kraken and KuCoin. Any of these exchanges would provide a major boost for the Omi token. Right now, the biggest exchange that Omi is listed on is Gate.io. After that, the next biggest exchange that Omi is listed on is OKEX, which was the last exchange. OKEX is not very big. Neither is Ascendex, which is the 36th biggest crypto exchange. And then there is Bit4X, which is all the way down here, coming in at 103 in terms of crypto exchange rankings. So we know that new exchanges are inevitable. The team has stated that at least 3 new exchanges will be coming after the immutable migration is completed. All right, so we can expect a couple of those to occur in Q1 2022. Now, interoperability is also inevitable after the migration is complete. We'll start to see many of these assets out in places like OpenSea. What is also inevitable is MTL, which is in process. And MTL is a big thing because as of now, a lot of people have a lot of money trapped inside of VEVE. There are people with hundreds of thousands of dollars that they can't get out of the app. And of course, This is frustrating to people, but it is inevitable that MTL will go through and people will be able to cash out. This will, of course, cause some volatility in asset prices, I'm sure, once people can move their money out of the app. But what it will also do is bring more people into the app. And I think it'll bring big money into the app because there are people who are sitting on the sidelines, people who are kind of like whales, NFT whales, who are sitting on the sidelines and not getting involved in VEVE because of the fact that they cannot withdraw their money. All right, so once MTL comes about, which is of course inevitable, that will onboard a number of people with a lot of money. Now, what's also inevitable is that one day in the coming months, the Ecomi token will be looked at as a metaverse play. If you look at the top metaverse tokens by market cap, you'll see that Decentraland is number one with a market cap of over $6 billion. You see Axie Infinity has a market cap of almost $6 billion. The Sandbox has a market cap of over $5 billion. And then there's Theta and Engine, which help metaverses run. They all have market caps way bigger than Ecomi, even though it can be said that VEVE has experienced more success. Part of the reason is that these are being priced as metaverse plays, and people do not see VEVE that way yet because the VEVE-verse is just an idea and it's not out yet and people have not heard of it yet, and so they do not associate the Ecomi token as a metaverse play. So if you follow the project closely, you know that all of these things are coming our way, but they haven't yet been priced into the Ecomi token, all right? And then once Ecomi utility comes in, we'll start to see the success of VEVE translate into the success of Ecomi. And until then, the team is just going to keep on introducing brand new licenses and partnerships as they did this week with the Coca-Cola Company. Now, Coke is an iconic American brand that was founded in the year 1886. There's a lot of history associated with the brand. There have been iconic commercials that were made. They have an iconic logo and an iconic glass bottle. And then, of course, there's the whole polar bear and Christmas advertisement, which is also iconic. So David Yu understands nostalgia. He understands the psychology of collecting because he's been collecting his entire life and he's dedicated his life to this industry. And years before anyone knew what an NFT was, he was busy building this company, and that's why it has been so successful. And it's really kind of exploded over the last year, and I think it's going to explode some more in 2022. And there are so many things that are coming, especially with the metaverse rolling out. There's going to be new utility that's brought to these NFTs, things that we haven't yet thought about. They're going to have accessories that can be bought within the VEVE-verse, skins that can be bought within the VEVE-verse. So all of these things are inevitable. And this is why it's only a matter of time before the Ecomi token experiences the same success that the VEVE app has been experiencing. So let me know what you think down in the comments below. What are you most excited about with this project? What are you thinking this project will do in the year 2022? Make sure that you hit the like button on your way out and subscribe to the channel if this is something that interests you. Follow me on Twitter. My Twitter handle is linked below. And I hope you all have a great weekend. As always, stay happy, stay healthy, and stay safe. I will see you in the next video.